Welcome to Eagle Eye Broadcasting Daily Announcements with Emily Morrow and Sabrina Fox. Today is Friday, December 16th, and there's Dibbles testing, grades K through 6 today. Junior high girls basketball home with Battle Creek at 2:30, and then JV varsity girls basketball home with Battle Creek, and that starts at 6 with JV and varsity following that.
On Saturday, December 17th, the senior class bake sale at Torpin's Rodeo Market.
Cool. We're
Didn't
seniors.
know
Yeah.
about that.
I feel like that's a parent thing.
Might be. I don't know.
Not my deal.
C-Team boys basketball game at Creighton at 9:30, and a JV varsity girls and boys basketball game home with Wayne at 2 p.m. The JV girls are at the elementary at 1:45, and the JV boys are at the high school at 2. So note that the JV girls are starting a little early.
And then Monday is Dibbles testing, grades K through 6. Regular 2:30 dismissal, O'Neill JV wrestling invite starting at 5, and then C-Team girls and boys basketball at Ord starting at 6.
And then for some more announcements, juniors and seniors, please tell your parents that there will not be a big sale tomorrow at Rodeo Market due to the forecast of bad weather. So I guess it's juniors and seniors. But it must be for prom and post-prom and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's probably just a parents thing.
Well, parents got a letter in the mail.
Yeah, your parents got a letter in the mail.
See, we didn't know anything about it. But
And then Mrs. Ludwig will be selling the remainder of baked goods and candy canes from her office today. Everything is 25 cents.
also the wrestling invite at Valentine that was today and Saturday has been canceled completely, not postponed or anything, just canceled.
And then if you anticipate to change your second semester schedule, you'll want to address that with Mr. Hooker or Mrs. Corkle as soon as possible. The deadline to drop and add a class is Friday, January 6th, and you must complete the add drop form complete with all signatures by that day.
The University of South Dakota is putting on an indoor track and field camp on Saturday, January 8th from 8:30 to 4 p.m. The O'Neill track team will provide transportation to this camp if you elect to go. Please see Coach Mike Peterson for more information, and there's a link on the announcements to register, and pre-registration is suggested, but walk-ups to the camp will be allowed.
But everyone's saying all this bad weather. I hope they don't jinx it.
I know. Yeah.
They're really everything's getting canceled and it hasn't even started snowing yet.
Yeah, it's like nice out right now. The roads are clear. I mean, it's not warm, but the roads are clear right now. So.
But I guess.
I'm guessing, I heard tomorrow is supposed to be like -11.
Yeah, tomorrow's supposed to be really bad, but I don't know how much snow. Because I've
Yeah.
heard 5, I've heard 1, I've heard none.
Yeah,
so I don't know.
I'm
but
not sure.
hopefully,
I guess we'll just have to
I
see.
suppose I think we should if we're going to get snow, may as well get a bunch. Go big or go
I don't
home.
want flurries. I
Yeah.
want snow.
Yeah, exactly. But that's all we have today for the announcements, so we're going to bring Aurora and Michaela in for the weather.
And we're back with another episode of The Weather Girls. Oh,
You're on the screen.
I am not there.
It's supposed to be. We're having technical difficulties.
And we're back. Sorry about the technical difficulty. We're not going to be able to do the pointing today, but that's all right. Things happen.
We'll just come at you with our forecast now.
That's right.
In O'Neill right now, it's currently overcast skies with a high around 21, feels like 14, with some wind at about 6 miles per hour out of the south and wind gusts at about 9 miles per hour. Humidity's at about 68% right now. And it looks like there's a little note up at the top, and it says dangerously cold temperatures and heavy snow to impact travel across the northern plains. So,
Yeah, it sounds like it. Everything's
I-
getting canceled. I really
I-
hope our game Saturday doesn't.
and I think there was a severe winter weather advisory from 6 a.m. till 12
For us?
tomorrow. Yeah, 6 a.m. today till 12 sometime tomorrow.
Well, in this afternoon, it's supposed to get up to 19 degrees with light snow. Feels like 9 degrees. There should be 1 to 2 inches maybe of snow. Winds at around 12 miles per hour and gusts around 21 miles an hour. Humidity is at about 79%. Into the evening, it'll get down to -4 degrees with scattered flurries and light snow. Looks like winds will be about 19 miles an hour with gusts around 30 miles an hour and humidity's at 76%. So looks like you'll probably have to wake up tomorrow and scoop some snow. But it's freezing. Like, it feels like tomorrow or tonight it's supposed to feel like -27 degrees.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
For
Saturday.
for Saturday, December, it said -19. Did you see that? It was like all bolded. And
Where?
I thought that was the temperature.
Oh.
For Saturday, December 17th, it's supposed to be a mix of sun and clouds with a high around -2. Feels like -22. Through the night, it'll get down to -11. Winds out of the north at around 19 miles per hour. Looks like 30% chance of precipitation. For Sunday, December 18th, mainly sunny with a high around 16, feels like 5. Through the night, it'll get down to about 9 degrees with a 10% chance of precipitation, and southwest winds at about 9 miles per hour.
My hope is that it freezes so bad Saturday that I can actually go ice skating. That's what I want to do.
For some records of the state in O'Neill, looks like we had a record low of -20 degrees in 1989.
And there was a record high of 72 degrees in 1962. 72 degrees? The ones before have been like 60.
I know, I can't even imagine. Can you imagine it being -20?
No. That's not even feels like temperature.
Yeah, that's like the
legit
real temperature.
Feels like -47.
It's not feels like -20. It's like it was -20. It probably was like feels like -50 today.
Yeah, exactly. If they would have been doing the same thing around this time. But looks like what?
I'm not sure if they had the technology to broadcast in 1989.
No, but
Probably
you know
not.
what?
But I mean, they might have still been reading forecasts with their
Radio.
almanacs and radios and.
their almanacs. They knew what was to come. But anyway, thanks for tuning in today. Now we'll kick it over to Cam and Al in the morning with your sports.
Welcome back to Cam and Al in the morning. That's Al.
That's Cam. Good. Well, for Eagle Sports, the wrestling deal got canceled, so wrestlers will not be going to Valentine. And then tonight, there's varsity, JV and varsity girls basketball here against Battle Creek. That starts at like 6 or something like that. Then tomorrow, if the weather permits, there is JV and varsity girls and boys basketball here against Wayne. That starts at 2, I think.
I'm gonna be the first to say it. I know you're all thinking it, but we all just want spring. I mean,
Yeah.
it's so much nicer.
Just get Christmas over with and then jump right to the nice weather.
Christmas is the best time of year.
Honestly,
I said get Christmas
thing with
over
Christmas
with
break-
and then jump over to spring.
the coldest.
You made it sound like let's just get Christmas.
Well, the coldest part of the year, which I mean, you could associate with like, the worst part of the year, because it's super cold. Nobody enjoys that.
But you can
I'm
say-
thinking, after you get done with winter, that's when you have Christmas and Christmas break. Because why elongate the hardest part of the year when you could just smash it all together, get it done and over with, and then boom, when you get done, when she's
What are
all
you
set,
talking about? I'm confused what you're saying
the winter's the toughest time of the year.
here. Yeah?
So instead of having Christmas break, you just cut out Christmas break and you get the winter over with, and then after the winter's over, right before spring, you have your little long 2-week Christmas break.
But the thing is, Mother Nature doesn't know when Christmas break is. Winter's gonna be as long as it is, no matter what, even if you cut out the Christmas break in the middle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, it
It just makes it shorter. It's not gonna make it shorter.
Well, yeah, because at the end of the winter, it's not as bad as right now.
It'd just be a nicer Christmas, is what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Why?
More enjoyable. Do you enjoy freezing?
Yeah, I'm inside. I'm not cold.
It's dumb.
Part of Christmas. It's cold.
Freezing is not a part of Christmas. Christmas is supposed to be happy. Are you happy when you're shivering?
I'm not shivering. I'm inside.
Okay, but what if you get outside? Sometimes you gotta go
Then I'll
outside.
put clothes on.
It's not logical.
It's what he said was illogical.
No, you're not thinking straight.
He's not thinking straight.
I'm just saying it's a good idea.
I wouldn't.
It's a
propose
good
it.
idea.
Who are you gonna propose this to?
Well, it's probably never gonna happen, but it'd be a good idea. This Christmas break, we want to take off 2.5 weeks during the worst part of the year. It's like, no, let's just suffer through it and get done with it.
Still gonna be cold though.
Yeah,
Would you rather be cold and in school or cold at home?
cold and in school.
No. Cold and at home.
Then at least you get done with it.
Okay, this is.
You can get done with it. Okay, so say we just don't have a Christmas break at all. We're out of school at the beginning of May. Would you rather have that? May 1st, you're done with school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So why have a Christmas break?
See your family.
No.
Not gonna come. They're not gonna. What did I just press? They're not
They'll
gonna.
come to graduation.
Not as juniors. Not graduating as juniors.
Think about that. Your senior year, you'd get done with school around like April 18th. You're telling me you would rather have a 2-week Christmas break than get out of school like April 18th?
But that's never gonna happen.
It's like a month swing.
But it's never gonna happen.
It could.
You wanna go? You wanna go to school on the weekends too? Cut those out too.
Sometimes during the winter, I wouldn't mind going to school 7 days a week and just getting it done with. And at the end, you get a long break. And like you said, you want to be home when it's cold. But you get to be home when she's all said and done.
But it's not cold. It's hot. We'll be outside.
Just think about how much time, how short the school year could be if you condensed it. You would, yeah. Do you really enjoy Sundays? I mean, Saturdays are enjoyable, but Sundays all you think about is Mondays.
Sundays are Joe. We take naps all day.
No. What I'm saying is you just go, and it's done. And then you get a super long break. It'd be so
Well, then why don't
worth
we just go to school from 8 to 8?
it. 8 to 8?
Yeah.
Dude, if we could get an into school year down to 5 months, I don't care how we had to do it. I'd do it. If it was 8 to 8, 7 days a week for 5 months, I'd do it.
7 days a week, 8 to 8.
You're out of
crazy.
school for 7 months.
You're crazy.
You're out of school for 7 months.
Those 5 months would suck.
Yeah, and those 7 months would be awesome.
You'd probably recuperate for 2 months of it because you're so tired. You got all your sports. 8 to
Okay,
8. 8 to 8 is school hours.
6 to 6.
6 to 6.
6 to go start at 6 in the morning and go till about 4 in the afternoon, and then you have your sports practice.
How many hours is that? 10?
Yeah, it's 10 hours. 10 hours of school, regular school day is not
That'd
that
be
long.
terrible.
How many school hours do you need in a year, Mr. Peterson?
We'll get back to that.
You need 185 days? 185 times 8. Let me do it. Because it's 8
Times
hours.
8.
Is it 8 hours or is it? It's 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3.
24 times 185. We could chat that.
Huh?
24 hours in a day.
7 hours
We're
in
not
a
in school for
day.
24 hours.
7 hours. 7 hours in a school
We're
day
gonna get to the bottom of this.
times 185. So you need 1,300 hours of school in a year.
So divide that by 10.
Divide that by 10.
10 hours a day. See how many
No.
days we have to be in school.
Oh yeah.
130
130 days. That's 50 days shorter.
And we start. So we start. Let's say we start in August 20th.
So you're basically 2 months shorter. So you start August. You go.
Well, let's go. There's 30 days in August, right?
Let's just say we start September 1st. So you got all of September, all of November.
We got you skipped
Wait,
on-
wait,
skipped on
30, 60.
Huh? That's
Yeah.
how many days?
But if you go,
Go 10 hours a day, we got her down to 130.
So then you go, that's
September,
4 months in.
all of September.
That's 4 months and 10 days. So you got all of September, all of October, all of November, all of December, and 10 days into January, and you're out of school. You're telling me you wouldn't like that? Yeah. Try telling
What
yeah.
would you do for sports then?
What do you do for sports? What do you mean? You go
During-
till 4 o'clock, practice for 2 hours after
What about
that.
your winter sports?
Winter sports? You still practice.
But you're not in school.
Then you're not. You don't. It's like when you go to grad school and college. Like you don't really have that many classes, but you're still playing football. That's what it'd be like. It'd be like playing baseball in the summertime. Better yet, you could arguably say track is your least energy costing sport, just because the practices are shorter than your football and your basketball. So why not have school during like the spring part of it? So fall and most of the winter you're out. You don't have school. And
That
summer.
would just like, you'd be so happy about that, wouldn't you?
I would be. Would that not be awesome? How could
It's
you?
never gonna happen though. You propose that we go from 6 to 4 every day.
6 to 4. You're telling me that I don't think that many people would complain.
Hey, you four, would you go 6 to 4, Monday through Sunday,
It's 4 months and 10 days of school.
4 months and 10 days of school, and you'd be out January 10th?
You
No
start
breaks.
September 1st and you go till January 10th. No days off. 4 to 6. Or
6 to 4 plus every practice.
You get from January 10th to September 1st. That's your That's your summer break.
Yeah, I know, but I would do it.
Oh, September? September?
January 10th to September 1st. That is like
No.
That is 7
That is
months.
the entire second semester plus.
You'd have to go on weekends too?
Yes, Monday through Sunday.
It'd be a rough.
Well, the rest of the world
It's-
doesn't revolve around that though, so you wouldn't like. I would.
It's 4 months and 10 days.
Just got stuff.
Right, you just gotta, but like, think about like,
But think about
You
all
would
the
have-
fun you could have
you could
for
get longer
7
breaks.
months.
So you get longer breaks.
yeah, that's true.
You get 7 months of no school. You can work.
I think that you
You
should
can go
get
on
Sunday off
vacation. You can do.
I think you should put it in so you still get
So
Sunday
you-
off.
So
because
Sunday's
people-
off. So
Okay.
go.
You should
so
still
go-
put it in so you get
Hold
Sundays
up,
off. Because
1:30.
there's no way that you can go Monday through Sunday without people being able to, you know.
You get a lot more sick kids, I guarantee it.
Okay, but here's the deal. If you,
That's what I was gonna try to
yeah, it'd just be awesome, honestly.
Yeah, but you have more sick kids. You have more sick.
Why would you have more sick kids?
Because your immune system's not going to work from 6 to 4 every 6 to. Well, you're gonna have practice. Say
I
6
wake
to
up at
6.
6 every morning.
Sundays.
Yeah.
Saturdays?
Okay, Saturdays I'm up by 8 o'clock. I can't sleep past 8.
You have a lot more kids falling asleep in class, I guarantee it.
Yeah. But guess what? Would you rather go to school? Yeah, it's gonna suck. I'm not gonna say it's not, but you're out of school on January 10th. Yeah, I don't think people wrap their brain around how many days off that is. Think about it. We'll put a number out there for you here. You go to school for 180 days, okay? You're getting 50 days off of that. You know how much time and break you get from that?
50 more days.
There's 235 days that you won't be going to school in a year. 235. The year's only 365 days long. 235 days you will not be going to school.
I'm okay
And
with
you're
what we're doing
complaining
now.
that? You're complaining about 235 days off? Think about those
130
kids.
days of
Think about those
nonstop
kids that
everything.
can get job opportunities and apprenticeships and more opportunities like that, along with getting their education.
Not during the break.
During the break,
They won't be able to work that much during that break.
why won't they be able to work?
Sports, extracurricular activities.
Dude, practices are only so long. They're only 2 hours long. They can work from, say, practice at 3 o'clock. They can work from 8 to 3, 8 to 2, every day. It's way more money than they're making
What we do
before.
during baseball.
We worked.
We had a game at 5. We got off at 1.
Okay, but that's our choice. I'm saying if those kids truly want to work, they can
Sorry,
work.
Ken Hart.
I'm just saying this is a better idea. That's all I got. All right.
That concludes our show for today.
That is
We'll be back on Monday. There's no training. We kind of took that over, so see you Monday.